Welcome back to SportsCenter. Jeff Gordon won at Kansas this weekend, but Danica Patrick's performance was almost as impressive. She posted a 7th-place finish, her best ever in Sprint Cup. It was her second top 10 in 57 Cup races. So some good mojo for the 10-car heading into All-Star Weekend in Charlotte. And Danica Patrick joins us now. So, Danica, can you put your finger on what worked so well for you this weekend at Kansas?
If it was only that easy to know like what that magic formula is. I think that it shows that it's sitting there. It's just a matter of executing everything really well. It's you know, it was a brand new car that the team brought to the track, so I went in on Monday to the shop and thanked everyone for working really hard and building a really good car, because I know that NASCAR drivers like to thank everyone at the shop, but that's what that means, is that those guys went and built a car that's really good and makes really good downforce and handles really well. So so that was really important. Obviously, Hendrick builds me great engines, and you know, Tony, my crew chief, made good calls, and we just put the whole weekend together. It was good qualifying, good race, and you know, it was really good to do for my partners, for GoDaddy. If you could see the site to the right of me right now, there's like 200 people at Aspen Dental being really quiet because I'm at an employee appreciation lunch,
okay.
And they're being so good right now. But it's for the partners that work really hard and put a lot into me, that I'm really happy to do it for them too.
It is a team after all, absolutely. You know, people took note when you passed Jimmie Johnson on a restart there. What was that? I mean, anytime you pass the 48th and there's something good going on, what was that like getting past him?
I had a little moment after I cleared him and I pulled away. I was like, I got to stop thinking about that. I need to look forward. But I sent him a message. He texted me after and said, good job. And I said, you know, I hope you know, with all respect, I said my favorite moment in the race was when I drove around the outside of you on that restart. And he said that not a problem. And he said he remembers having that situation with Jeff Gordon, and that he was really honored that I could be that driver, that he could be that driver for me. That was, you know, just a big moment. So, yeah, I definitely had to start looking forward and thinking about just passing the next car, because, you know, when you pass 6th time on the outside, you just have a little moment.
All right, well, while we're talking about moments, you grabbed the pole at the Daytona 500 last year. More gratifying, leading the field to the green flag in the Great American Race, or finishing 7th this weekend?
Honestly, it really is this weekend. It's speedways are a whole different animal, and it's very much a team effort. And I said that after the pole for the Daytona 500 last year, is that, you know, I kept my foot down, and that's not hard to do, but it is hard to build a really, really good car like that. And that was a Stewart Haas, you know, 10 team and a Hendrick engine thing, and I was lucky enough to get to pilot it. But this one has a lot more to do with me. So, and it was a whole weekend, and it was not just by myself out there on the track. It was with 42 other people trying to do the same thing.
Tell me about your teammate Kevin Harvick, because I keep on reading about how he's helped you with your driving.
He's done that from the beginning. I remember back in Las Vegas, it was probably my 3rd or 4th NASCAR nationwide race, and he stuck his hand out the window down the front straight, and I thought he was flipping me off, and I'm like, what did I do to him? I'm just trying to stay out of the way and drive as fast as I can. And then he went down the back straight and did the same thing, and I saw that he was pointing the finger up high, and I was like, oh, he wants to follow me up high. And he did that while leading the race and lapping me. So he's been helping me from the very start, and that was one of the things I said to start the year off, was that I was really excited to have Kevin and Kurt and Tony back in the seat again, to be able to, you know, help me on any given weekend. And they're very confident and comfortable with giving me advice, and I'm really lucky for that.
Hey, Danica, we stumbled upon some video from your crew, and I want to roll this and get an explanation afterwards. Let's roll a video first.
I'm Danica Patrick, and I'm not going to shave my beard until I get your Sprint fan vote.
No, I'm Danica Patrick, and I'm not going to shave these legs till I get your Sprint fan vote.
We are Danica Patrick, and we want your Sprint fan vote.
What in the wide world of sports was that?
Oh, Gabe and John were the beard and the leg guys. They're very funny. They're on my pit crew. I tell you what, that GoDaddy crew is awesome. Not only are they a phenomenal pit crew, and they really are, I'm very appreciative for that, but they're also really cool and really funny. And I thank them very much for being willing to put on a wig and do that for TV, and all in efforts to get fan votes for me to get in the All-Star race. I'd rather race my way in, but it's a big honor, and I got it last year to be voted in. So, so that was really cool, and I hope they had a little fun with it. And at the end of the day, they were on Talladega Boulevard, which is basically like Mardi Gras comes to NASCAR. So it was really the safest place to wear a wig, I think.
There you go. Well, good luck getting into All-Star Weekend, whether you race your way in or whether you're voted in by the fans. Danica Patrick coming off a 7th place finish at Kansas, her best in Sprint Cup. Thank you, Danica.
Thank you.